Hi there, Mike Holmes here at ReachKeep.com with 5 minutes to a better Sunday. How to have better Sundays is what we're talking about today. And we're talking about the big picture evaluation. All of these videos really deal with how to have them, but we're going to talk about how you can evaluate your Sundays to make them better. Folks, evaluation is a breakfast of champions, and if we fail to evaluate, then we will fail. We need to step back away from things sometimes and take a look at how things are going. Sometimes because we're in the benevolent business and we're in the eternal work and we're doing such a good job, in the spiritual sense, a worthy cause, sometimes we think we're exempt from evaluation. Since we teach about not being critical don't be critical of each other and those kind of things, that sometimes we think we shouldn't be criticized. And I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about the good thing that underlies within criticism, and that is truth. And folks, truth will not hurt us. It will only help us. And if we take a truthful look and have devices to help us take truthful looks at our Sundays, that will help us to be better for the cause of Christ. We encourage our people to be better Bible readers and better Christians and better witnesses and better, at every type of activity. We need to be the leaders in this and be better. So let me give you 5 different ways to help be better and kind of work on the whole thing. The number one is just what we call evaluation meetings. I just went through one today. It was a long, hard Sunday yesterday. It was a blessed Sunday. It was great. It just went very long and had so many wonderful things happen. It was just a fantastic thing. But we got together Monday morning and said, what went right, what went wrong, and what was confusing, or what was, from an outsider viewpoint, could we improve? And it was an excellent day for us, but we still were we rejoiced in the things that went right. We found some things that went wrong. I was the number one wrongdoer. I went too long, and so the children's workers had the kids too long, and I had to apologize for that. Oops, I'm sorry, because we had some time limits and I kind of blew it and didn't schedule things as well as I should have. And then we asked after what went wrong, but what was confusing? In other words, look at it from an outsider point of view. And that is so helpful. So regular evaluation meetings are a powerful thing. Another thing, the second thing, is to have someone that during a program or while things are going, a trusted core value sharing, someone that's with you 100%, someone that can go and say, oops, that the speakers are too loud, or that's too far, or I can't read that, or whatever. And you can make corrections on the fly. That is a powerful thing, especially if you run double services like we do. We have someone between the services will come to me and say, that we need to make sure that was a little louder, or hey, that point really was a good point, and make sure you emphasize that in the second service. So having evaluations meetings and having trusted people, those are some powerful things. Another thing is just plain old good old-fashioned video or audio. If you have someone that will take pictures for you or shoot some video, or I've even set my camera up in the front row and videoed an entire service and then went back and looked at it and go, did I really say 5,000 times? And I go, okay, that's my thing. I have, I use phrases over and over I shouldn't use. So evaluate yourself with video and audio and some of those things. So there's 3 of them right off the bat. Another one is just the idea of having a work on it type of day. In other words, have times when you can work on it and not in it. Now, this is a powerful, powerful lesson, and we try to schedule some time throughout the week where we say, let's work on our bulletin and not in it. So in other words, we wouldn't be talking about announcements that would be in our bulletin, for this coming Sunday, but how could we better do a bulletin? Would it be, would we hand them out better? Could we fold them a different way? Could we, have more values in them, or different content, or, different things like that? We work on the whole Sunday sermon presentation thing in a work on it type of atmosphere. And so I'm going to encourage you to create one of those work on it type of moments during each week, just where you take time to work on something and not in it. The last one is just to be committed to being a lifelong learner and continue to watch videos and to learn things, read blogs, and be the best you can be. And that will inherently help you to evaluate and make your Sundays better. If you want to have the most awesome Sundays in the world, follow some of this advice here and work on making them better by just evaluating constantly. If you'd like to learn more about some of these things, you can subscribe to this button every time when a new one comes out. You'll be notified of that. And of course, you can click the information button at the top or one of the links at the bottom there, and that will get you to some other great resources at reachkeep.com. So this is Mike with 5 minutes to Better Sundays.